Hi guys, and welcome to the second episode of this great trip to Italy. So, as I said in the past episode where we learned the 5 keywords to use when you're in Rome, this episode will be dedicated to where and when see Italy. So, I'm gonna give you guys 5 locations where you gotta go. And unfortunately, I will take off one of the best locations which other guys you wanna see, just because I don't really remember it, and it's Florence. So Florence, it's a wonderful city. I'm not gonna take it off because it's not good and it's not such a beautiful place. I'm just not talking about it because I didn't live there and I don't really remember what it, how it looks like. So forgive me about this. You must go there anyway, but in my top 5 would be left out. So again, this is like my personal experience, so it's not something that I read in book. It's just something that I know because I lived there, because I went there, because great friend of mine went there. But no, these that I'm talking about, my top 5 is but just because I went there. So the first location, if you want to make a trip to Italy, would be definitely Rome, because Rome, it's the most beautiful city in the world in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinions. So why going to Rome? Going to Rome, most of all, because I wouldn't say the Colosseum. I mean, guys, there's the Colosseum in Rome, but come on, the Colosseum is just a great building. I mean, I'm one of the guys that say, okay, it's a Colosseum, but it's just a building, and that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't go to Rome just for that. You would go to Rome for other stuff, and I would say what kind of stuff. So first of all, if it happened to you guys who have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a wife, a husband, maybe you're making the honeymoon in Rome, well, that's the best, I would say, one of the most romantic thing you can do with your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. And that's drinking wine in the Trevi Fountains. So you probably know, guys, La Dolce Vita, Fellini La Dolce Vita. It's a really wonderful movie from Fellini, which people consider the most, the best director ever lived. So if you ever seen the Dolce Vita with Marcello Mastroianni and Fellini, obviously, the director, you will know what I'm talking about, the Trevi Fountain. And what's best to do? To go to the Trevi Fountains with a nice bottle of wine and 2 glasses, and drink it with your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, and enjoy that moment with a nice kiss, with that background. Wonderful, right? So, to do this, I would, the thing is that, Trevi Fountain, it's not like in the movie. Trevi Fountain, it's always crowded. So, you guys, I worked there in a winery for at least 7 months, so I know what I'm talking about. And when I say crowded, I mean crowded. I mean, like, you can't even get to see it. And so, to deal with this, I would suggest you to go to visit it maybe after 1 a.m. I know it's late. You can even take the bus. There's plenty of cabs there that you take you back home or to your hotel. I would say at least after midnight, but better after 1 a.m. and wonderful around 2:33, because there's not much people there around that time in the morning or late at night, and that's the best time to go there with your wine, your glasses, and enjoy the atmosphere. So, first thing to do in Rome, even better than the Colosseum, Trevi Fountains with your girlfriend and your bottle of wine. Because in Italy, you can drink wine in the streets. No laws for it. They did one this year in 2011, but it's not really lasting and people don't really care. So do that. Success guaranteed. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Obviously, you gotta see the Colosseum, you gotta see the Piazza San Pietro, you gotta see the Vatican museums, you gotta see a lot of squares. And another thing you gotta do in Rome, it is to go to Trastevere, which is like the side of the city which is on the river, and taking a long walk during night and having your ice cream, the gelato. So gelato in Rome on Trastevere, it's a must. Another must like the Trevi Fun. So you go there, have your ice cream, great talking with the friends and stuff, get to know people, hanging out with locals and stuff. Great thing to do. I wouldn't say Rome is good to go to disco, so don't go there for discotheque because they're not that good. They're not that good. So if you want to have fun in disco, just don't go to Rome. Go for instance to Milan. It's way better. Okay, so Rome is good for restaurants, it's good for gelato, it's good for the atmosphere of the place, for wine. I'm not saying Roman wine is good, but I'm saying they have good wines in Italy in general, so you can drink wine there. Colosseum, for your money, a lot of churches. There's a tram, like there's a train with like a restaurant on it. We take the circle of the city. Really, there's a lot of stuff there. So, but these that I've said you must do. So just two things actually, and it's like the trade funds and Trastevere with your ice cream. There's some other places you should go for the best ice cream. For instance, you will look up for Petrini, which won the best ice cream in the world in 2008. Petrini, Rome, best gelato. It's not like San Crispino. People say San Crispino, not true at all. Petrini, best ice cream in Rome, guarantee. And there's some other stuff that are really peculiar in Rome, but yeah, you gotta eat a lot of pizza and a lot of supplì, which is kind of like rice with like crusty bread on it. But yeah, let's say again these two stuff like ice cream in Trastevere and wine on the trade funds. So after Rome, I will really go since you're here. Oh, besides that, Rome better springtime, autumn, not really summertime. Could be winter times, but again, springtime like late May, early June, better times. Again, I would go not to Naples, just visit it randomly, not spend my time on it. Capri. Capri Island is in front of Naples. So you know why you're gonna go there? Because there's the best pizza in the world. No shit, it's the best. They invented it there and they're still making it the best there. So you go to Capri, it's a beautiful island, you take a boat, you dive into caverns with water, clear water. There's still some old towns where people used to fish there in the old way. So great surrounding, quiet island. They filmed a lot of fictions there in Italy. A lot of VIPs go there, so it's wonderful. It's even like Sardinia, it's wonderful as well. But again, I wouldn't make it to Sardinia from Rome. It's easier to go to Capri. So if you want to follow my trip and my advices, you should go to Capri and eat the best pizza in the world and the best limoncello in the world. Limoncello is a traditional Italian, southern Italian liquor made with the skin of the lemon, because there they have huge lemons, so huge that they don't know what to do with that. So they say, let's put alcohol on it. And they do the limoncello. It's like a pretty strong drink. We used to drink it in summertime and you have the dinner. And, be careful with that, but again, you should try the best there. So you will have your pizza, you will have your limoncello at the end, and you can spend a day on the sea as well, and on the boat if you got money for it.